What's up guys, Souls Gaming here, and welcome back to another video. Alright, so, as you may see from my channel, I've been away for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. That's because I've been working on some very secret, private projects. We're gonna try something a little bit different nowadays. Actually, hold on, let me put the headphones on. So, what we're gonna be doing today is our first official tier list. Now, I already know Souls Gaming, people have already done this video before. Why are you doing it? Listen, their opinions are wrong. Only I can give you the true tier list for the official, and I mean the official levels of Geometry Dash. I am a connoisseur of the main levels. So, the first level that's on the chopping block. Base after base. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Base after base, it's kind of one of the most forgettable levels in my opinion. This level is... Does anybody even remember this level? I mean, honestly, do y'all even remember base after base? I remember the song. It goes dun 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 dun. Guess what? That's the only redeeming quality of this level. I mean, the gameplay in it, it's smooth enough, it's fun enough, but it's just really forgettable. But the gameplay is not bad. It's just, who remembers this level? Nobody. So unfortunately, just so it's just so unmemorable, I had to put it in the D list. I'm sorry. This might be your favorite level, but I, Souls Gaming Capatua.
What?
Excuse my French.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Back on track. For all the jokes it had, I should automatically put this in the F tier. My The gameplay in Back on Track is not as good as Base After Base. It's not forgettable. It can't be forgettable because all the freaking memes about it. But the gameplay itself, it's not bad. It's not bad. You know? Except for like that last little jump pad. Sometimes I jump over it sometimes, you know, and I die. Yeah, that annoys me. It annoys me. But you know, it's not that bad. So... And the coin, maybe I should bring coins into this. I'm gonna have to put Back on Track on E tier. Because that, it's not terrible. It's not bad. I think what brings it down is its reputation for, oh, Back on Track is the hardest level. No, stop. Alright, here's a good level. Here's an automatic A tier. Blast Processing. Oh my god, this level, people don't really like because of how it works. I love the wave. My favorite game mode is the UFO, but Blast Processing, the gameplay, the decoration, everything about this level is just perfection. This was peak, and I mean peak 1.9, and I'm serious about that. This level is the definition of 1.9 right here. Beautiful colors, and when the man starts counting down, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, did I say counting down even though he's counting up?
We are coming, and we are coming in waves.
Alright, I hate this level. This level right here, Clutter Funk. This, calm down. I'm putting it's F tier. I'm sorry. I hate Clutter Funk with a passion. I hate this level. The gameplay is not fun. This gameplay was not fun at all. The decoration, it's alright, but this level is not fun at all. For me. The part that I hate the most is probably the most fun part of the level, and it's the ending. Yeah, you already know that. Sometimes you might be a wee bit slow, and sometimes you don't even click the second orb, and you fall to your death. What? What? You saw me click. You saw me click there, but you didn't. It didn't process, did it? What? Why? Why didn't it process? Why? Huh? Why didn't it process? You saw how I fairly clicked it. You saw how I fairly clicked that orb. Oh no, that didn't happen. What? I hate Clutter Funk. With a passion, I hate Clutter Funk. Can't let go. Now, Can't Let Go, I've seen it get some hate, but I actually can't let go of this level, alright? I'm actually going to have to put it next to base after base, because the gameplay is fun in its own ways, but it can get a little bit boring sometimes. I guess the only fun part of Can't Let Go was probably the... Well, it wasn't really the ending. It was actually more like the black middle part of it when you're upside down. That's actually that part when I first started playing that level. It was one of the most frustrating parts for me because I was so bad and I had to like this small little phone, so I couldn't really like tap. And every time I tap my big thumb, you see this thumb? I killed a man with these thumbs. You know, I couldn't see. So I couldn't handle being upside down. But once I handled it, you know, I slimmed out my thumb a little bit. I stretched it out to 1080p. And I finally was able to actually beat the level. And when I beat it, I was satisfied. I was really satisfied. I was happy. But just like base after base, Can't Let Go, it can be let go. Right. Not a lot of people really remember this game. I'm sorry. It's not a bad level, in my opinion. I liked it. It's just not memorable. Automatic A tier. Why? This demon. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm keeping A tier. You wanna know why? Player color usage. Beautiful. Alright? This level uses player colors. You can use black and purple, and the level still looks good. You can use the most disgusting color combination, and this level would still look good. Step. It has a really good place in my heart. Cycles. I'm really tempted to put this on F tier. You have no idea, but it's not F tier. Clutter Funk is probably going to be the only F tier level. Cycles. It's not better than base after base, and it's not better than Can't Let Go, but it's slightly better than Back on Track. So I'm just going to put it in front of Back on Track. Yeah, that's much better. Because here's the thing, the gameplay in Cycles at the beginning is so annoying. It's not annoying, it's just boring in certain parts. Like the only really cool part is when you hit the jump pad and then there's like a row of yellow ores that you don't touch. That part was pretty cool. And when we go into the little cave part, the only thing that keeps... Actually, you know what? This can go in D tier actually. This goes in D tier. The reason I'm bringing this into D tier is because of the ball part. Now I know the ball is not the most favorite of many people's game modes, but the thing is, I think the ball used in Cycles was actually done really well because it synced with the music so well. And another part that synced well with the music was the ship part. Oh my gosh, I was struggling on it when I first got to Cycles, but the sync from the halfway part, no, actually not, was it halfway? It was, I think it was a little bit less than halfway. Then that point on from the ball to the end, the level was so much fun. Like, I couldn't believe it. Deadlocked, it's S tier. Alright, now slow your roll. I'm talking about Deadlocked after it got fixed up, after the bug fixes, because before Deadlocked, like before RobTop actually fixed it, it would have been a B tier. But since he fixed some bugs that really annoyed me in that level, it's S tier. The gameplay is consistently fun. The cube, the wave, then the ship part, it's all fun. But you have to figure it out first. But once you figure it out, you just can't help but go back and play it. Because sometimes when I get bored of building and I just want to play, but I don't want to play for stars, I go to the main levels, and the first level I go to is Deadlocked. Because why? It's because it's that much fun and it's so satisfying every time you beat it. Every single time. Definitely one of my favorite RobTop demons of all time. Dry Out. Automatic A tier. Why? This was my favorite level that was an easy level of RobTop of all time. It's not S tier, mostly because it's just outdated, so it really can't help it. But nobody can remake Dry Out at all. That's fun. Like, this is where you first get introduction to, like, getting flipped upside down. So, you know, if you're a new player, this level scares you. But did you listen to the song? The sync The gameplay, it's so much fun. And then at the end of the song, it goes, you get hit with a massive piano. Just ding, ding, you get hit with a massive piano. And the way Rob Top synced it up beautifully. Oh my god. This sync is probably the best sync he's made in any of his main levels. It's so much fun. Just alright, quit watching the video. Pause it real quick. Go forget that. Open up Geometry Dash. Play it. Go straight to dry out. Get to the ending and just listen. That part is just yes. Electro Man Adventures is S tier. Why? Not only because of the bomb music, not only because of the gameplay. I don't know why I couldn't think of it. Electro Man Adventure, from the coins to the gameplay to the visuals, from how limited it was. I think it was made 1.6, I believe it was 1.6 when this was made. This level has been fun regardless of how many times I died. I died at the end sometimes just to replay it. Now the only really annoying part, in my opinion, but I never really found it annoying, was the little part where you like are the mini cube and you're jumping up. Yeah, it's what Clutter Funk should have done, but that's really all I have to say. It's what Clutter Funk should have done with that part. That part, it was so much fun jumping, just holding jump and then going down. That was so much fun. And the colors, oh, the colors are beautiful. The gameplay, the ship gameplay was so much fun. The Electrodynamics is also S tier. Reason being is, the only reason it's S tier, this is actually changed from A tier to B tier, back to A tier, then down to C tier, all the way to S tier. Reason being is because I was so bad at the game. I thought Electrodynamics was so annoying, especially at the part where we go up, down, up, down. I thought that part was so annoying. But once you master this level, once you master it, it is a blast to play. It is such a blast to play from beginning to end. And I really want Rob Top to make Electrodynamics 2. Please! Or at least let the community make a level. Like that's what should be his next creator contest. Cause I saw in like Geometry Dash News that Rob Top's gonna hold a creator contest, but that's besides the point. If he does, it should be a creator contest where somebody in the community makes a main level, either using the second part of Electrodynamics or use Electrodynamics 2 by DJ Nate. The only really annoying part was the last cube and jumping to get, you have to skip an orb I believe, and you gotta go on the fake platforms to get the coin. No, invisible platforms to get the coin, and then you beat the level. But the transition from it for the quad spikes, it's annoying, but once you master it, it's so good. Finger Dash. It's in my opinion, when 2.1 first came out, Finger Dash was S tier. But now that we've been stuck in 2.1, no one uses the new blocks that often, except for like Jonathan GD. But even then, he customizes them to make it look better than Finger Dash. Nobody really uses the electricity anymore. They make their own from glow. Nobody really uses the bats that often, which is kind of sad. I actually really did like the bats, but they don't really use that often. They do. What's really used from Finger Dash is the lava, and even then that's like color changed. But Finger Dash itself, the decoration is not bad. It's actually really good, and it does what it does what it's supposed to do very well. Introduce the new trinkets and designs, but that's really all it does. The gameplay, it gets kind of boring, and towards the end, the decoration really falls off from what it was from the beginning, which kind of saddened me. But I can understand, like, you're trying to rush out the update and you're trying to finish the level, so it's understandable. But the ending was just, you could tell the ending was rushed, and he was just trying to like, oh, let me hurry up and figure this out. That's why I don't want him to do with Explorers. Please let it be a fluid, fully level throughout the entire thing, because Finger Dash, you can tell it was rushed at the end, because you saw from the beginning and towards the middle how much effort was put into those parts. But then when you get to that transition where it goes back into a black cube and white stuff, it's like, bruh, what happened to the level? Geometrical Dominator. Also does what Finger Dash does. But what brings it down, and I think everyone knows why it brings it down. You know that one part. We all know that one part. Yeah, that part. This part right here. It's on screen right now. This part. Understand that it's supposed to sync up with the level. And I understand it's supposed to show off that we have infinite colors. No. Just no. The beginning was so much fun. The middle was so much fun. Everything up to that point was fun. And then you get there. Once you figure it out, yeah, it's decent. But it's not that fun. It's just like, oh, I hope I don't die here. Oh, looks like I jumped at the right time. Looks like I can get to the next part. And then the wave afterwards. It's alright. It gets the job done. I mean, if you transition into it wrong, you die. But, you know, it's not that bad. And then from the ending, the construction part, it got the job done. But why RobTop did improve on the instruction blocks by like in the Sub-Zero, and it was like knock 'em. That's where he used the construction blocks beautifully, actually putting color inside of them and then making it pulse. That was brilliant, Robert Topala. Thank you. That was a beautiful execution in Sub-Zero. In 2.0, meh. It's alright. You want to know the main used thing in 2.1 and 2.0 is the preview mode. You don't think about it because it's used so much that it's become the norm. Because guess what? All levels used to look like this. Yeah, like this. It would be a struggle. And I mean a struggle to build without preview mode nowadays. People would mess up their blending and their colors except for going back and forth in the save and play and back and forth with it. That would be so annoying and tedious. That's why I have so much respect for the people who made really good color levels in 1.9, because they had to go back and forth, save and play, and then edit, back into edit just to perfect the colors, just to get the colors right, and then just to make sure the block design doesn't get messed up. That is tedious as freak. Hexagon Force. It's A tier. Hexagon Force is A tier. The only reason it's not S tier is because of the ball. The dual ball, sometimes it bugs out. But other than that, it's pretty good. The coins are really fun. The gameplay is really fun. The colors are really well made. The colors are actually what inspired blast processing. Well, not really. But you can see the similarities between the two levels. But, you know, Blast Process had better gameplay in my opinion. I'm just saying. And nobody really uses the dual very fun anymore. Except for like Laser Blitz and a couple other dual creators. But other than them, nobody really uses the dual well. I don't even use the dual well. I'm still trying to like improve on it. Like, I suck at duels. The only thing I'm good at is making a symmetrical duel. And that's kind of boring. RobTop and Hexagon Force actually made asymmetrical duels really fun, and he's the one who introduced them. Jumper. Jumper is just it's just okay. I mean, the reason it's not an E tier is because of the sync. Other than that, it's just okay, I guess. It's like the coins are fun. The guy who even made this list, he didn't even get all the coins. What a jerk. But the coins are alright. I mean, the level is just kind of forgettable in my opinion. Polargeist. Polargeist is basically C tier. It's better than these because Polargeist, it can really mess you up, bro. It can really mess you up. But it gets the job done. That's what C tier really does. It gets the job done. D tier, I say it gets the job done, but it's subpar to what it's supposed to do. But Polargeist, it just gets the job done. Got really decent coins, but you know, it's just not really that special to me. Stereo Madness, the very first level. The thing on Stereo Madness is there a letter between B and C? Because I don't know, man. I really don't, because it's like the gameplay in Stereo Madness is alright. It's actually pretty fun actually, once you get the hang of it. But it's the first level, so it's just trying to introduce you to the game, and it introduces you to the Cuban ship, you know. No, I'm gonna give it B tier. I'm gonna give it B tier. The reason being is because it's a fun level. Once you like actually figure out how to play Geometry Dash. Once you know how to play it, it's actually pretty decently fun. The coins are really fun. The last coin is so sneaky. I didn't realize how to get it for so long because, fun fact, I got every single main level's coins except for Stereo Madness until so much later. That's because I could not find the last coin. The other coins I found really easily, but Stereo Madness coin, I could not find it for I couldn't find it for so long. I had to look up a YouTube video to how to find it. And then, once I saw it, I was like, how? How did Rob Top think of that? How did I not even notice it? That's probably one of the best coins he's ever made, no, in my opinion. That's probably one of the best ones he ever made. Time Machine. A tier. Time Machine's A tier. The music is so memorable. The gameplay is dang sure memorable with all them triple spikes. But it was fun. Not S tier fun. The only part that's really S tier is the ending part. Like, it's the time machine. That part. That's the only really S tier part in my opinion. Even though it's annoying at sometimes, once you get the sync, because it syncs up with the song really well. That part really syncs up. But gameplay wise, it was really fun overall. The coins were fun overall in my opinion. Except for the second one. I think it was the second one that wasn't really that fun. Because you have to like risk your life to like falling to the sky, then all of a sudden you hit a portal, and then when you come down there's a spike? And like, bruh, how was that fair? What? But other than that, pretty fun. Theory of Everything 2 is automatic S tier. Automatic S tier. Why? Not only did I remake the level, because I thought it was that much fun, this level was my very first demon. Yes, I didn't beat Clubstep first. I beat Theory of Everything 2 first. Because in my opinion, Theory of Everything 2 is easier than Clubstep. But the thing is, it was much more fun than Clubstep. The gameplay at the beginning, once you figure it out, and once you get past the ship part, the UFO, all that, it's so much fun. And now, we have one last main level. X-Step. X-Step, the thing is, it's B tier. X-Step got the job done, but it did release one of my favorite icons. So that's why I'm not mad at it. But X-Step, it's not A tier because it doesn't like have anything like to my heart, you know, like the other A tier levels. They have something dear to my heart. You know, they're fun. They're not God tier fun like the S tier, but it's just, you know, it got the job done. You know, it wasn't just average. It was a little bit above average. It's like the B in the class. Get it? Cut it? Get it? Because the B in tier list is like the B in the class. So it was alright. Now I am going to add an extra entry, and that's going to be the challenge. The challenge is going to be a B tier as well, mostly because it's not really a full level, but the gameplay is fun. It's just really buggy. So, alright, here is the official level, official tier list made by the official Souls Gaming. And if you disagree with it, you're wrong. But in all seriousness, if you have a tier list of your own of the main levels, be sure to put them in the comment section down below. And if you want me to make another tier list video, you know what you have to do with that like button. Alright? Y'all know what to do. Y'all know what to do. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Y'all know what to do with it. Alright? But that's all depending upon y'all if y'all want another tier list video. And this has been Souls Gaming. And I will see you guys next time.
Later. Oh, y'all like that? Hold on, let me ASMR. Souls Gaming. Yeah. I'm right in your ear. I'ma lick it.